Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show, and today is Monday. I just arrived home and I get to see Noah again and my wonderful wife. And we got more interviews with Dr. Coldwell this week. We're going to finish those up, and then next week we got some amazing videos I'm working on right now. So it's good to be home, right? All right, everybody. So enjoy the videos. We're going to continue with Dr. Leonard Coldwell. If you missed the ones last week, you can just go to rawlifehealthshow.com and you can check those out. And have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Do you promote an all-vegan diet?
It depends, Paul. When somebody is sick, let me give you my general formula. If somebody is sick, they need to do 100% the right thing, and I come back in a moment what that means. If somebody is healthy, if they do 70% right, they can do 30% wrong, and it will not harm their health long term. So we also need to listen to our instincts. Sometimes you have an urge for protein because the body needs building blocks, and the body needs maybe organic eggs and things like that, or nuts and seeds. You need to go with your instinct. That is really what I'm promoting. But if I had a cancer patient today, the very first thing that I would tell them is you go instantly on an absolute vegan raw food diet for at least 6 to 12 weeks. And from that on, you go to a healthy raw food diet, and you can add 10% of other things. I'm completely against cow milk because cow milk is built from casein, and casein is not digestible by humans. It will clog the capillary hairs, which is like a little hair with a hole in the middle. That's how we get our nutrition. And the casein, which is undigestible by humans, fits exactly on these capillary hairs and clogs them up, and we don't get nutrition. On the other hand, cow milk is made to create from a little tiny cow within 9 to 12 months a 1,000-pound animal. So that is one cause of the major obesity. The other problem is cow milk gives you osteoporosis. You need twice the amount of calcium from your bones to digest the milk and the calcium that's in the milk. So every time you drink cow milk, you're losing bone mass. You are creating osteoporosis. America is a country with the highest consumption of dairy and the highest rate of osteoporosis in the world. Goat's milk, for example, can be very helpful and is, from the consistency, completely different, and most of all not made to create a 1,000-pound animal in a very short amount of time. The other element with cow milk is that all these hormones, growth hormones, and all these other vaccinations and poisons they pump into the meat to pump the meat up or fatten them up or whatever they feed them to fatten them up the last couple of weeks before they get into the slaughterhouse, it comes with that meat and is causing young girls with the age of 6 starting menstruating or developing breasts with the age of 8, or young boys getting into puberty with the age of 8, or also developing man breasts. And that is all from cow milk and what's in the cow milk. And I'm really not a proponent of dairy at all. But if you have to have it, I mean, I have my cereal in the morning with organic apple juice. It might sound funny. Just try it and you will find out it tastes wonderful. And if the apple juice is really cold from the fridge, it tastes even really refreshing. You do not need to have oatmeal or cereal with milk. You can have it with apple juice, and it's really, really wonderful. But Paul, to answer your question, honestly, with cancer patients, I'm completely against dairy, but I am not a proponent for a whole vegan diet. I am a proponent of this. Everything is all right. You need to do 70% right, and you can do 30%. That's not so much okay. People just can use supplementation for therapeutic reasons, for health reasons, but they should rather eat a healthy diet than supplement. We need supplementation because There is no way that we can get in this dead food, in the soil that doesn't have the minerals anymore. The plants are creating the vitamins, and the body can even create vitamins, but whether the plants nor our body is capable of producing minerals. And if the minerals are not in the soil anymore, and they are not, we need to get these minerals, most of our trace minerals, from somewhere else. And this is where I'm believing in calcium and good calcium supplementation and good whole food supplementation and so on. And most of all, what I really need people to understand, it is really, really important if you are on a vegan diet, you should break the vegan diet once in a while for eggs, hard-boiled eggs. You need the protein and you need the cholesterol. There is nothing as bad cholesterol in this world. You die of not enough cholesterol. You do not die of too much cholesterol. It's impossible. The normal healthy level of cholesterol is 250. Everything else is a lie, and they just came up with numbers that are below that to make everybody a lifelong patient. 87% of all of our cells are built from cholesterol. So your new cells that are built to 87% from cholesterol need to get the cholesterol somewhere. In a burn unit, when you are working in a hospital in the burn unit, they give patients up to 20 hard-boiled eggs a day because they know it's the fastest and safest way to reproduce new healthy cells. And there's absolutely nothing bad about eggs. You cannot overdose on organic eggs. There's absolutely no way. And eat the entire thing. Don't throw anything away.
What about raw eggs?
Well, that's fine too. It's just I'm just really afraid about the salmonella, the danger of the salmonella, and that's why I said hard-boiled. But if you know where it's coming from, if you know how you handle it, if you have your own chicken, then of course it's absolutely no problem having raw eggs. Everything in the egg is absolutely perfect. Believe me, I fed my cancer patients in my hospitals in Europe and in my clinics all over the world eggs every single day. And I knew it is good. I knew every bodybuilder that I ever trained, I trained a lot of world top athletes in my life, and they all having raw eggs, and the entire egg that they put into their mixed drinks or smoothies or whatever they do, or in their shakes, whatever kind of shakes they are drinking. And I have never seen a negative effect coming out of that. And I trained world-class athletes in nearly every field to world championships and so on.
How often
I'm really believing in the whole egg.
How often or how seldom do you think vegans should do an egg?
I would say twice a week, just to be on the safe side. If you don't feel weakness, if your skin is elastic, if you pinch your skin and it moves really well, and you see your skin is alive and vibrant, you don't need as much. But the second you feel like you look dried out, or you feel like your skin is dried out, or you get wrinkly, or there is something wrong with your organs, you need to have protein. Otherwise you're in deep, deep trouble, and you need cholesterol. So
you don't recommend 100% long-term vegan diet for most people. You would say at least do an egg.
Yeah, at least do an egg. And they have to have some supplementation with vitamin E, calcium, and vitamin D3.
This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life.